Give him that. May as well give him a better bow if he's going to be doing anything with him. I'll give him some abilities. This is going to be anyway useful. I have no idea what they were saying there. One guy died in a pool of purple. Oh yeah, Lyndon's actually going to teleport around and help us out. Maybe it's just me, but don't, people normally not store loot in their prison cells? Are we even sure if this is a proper dungeon? Christ, I hate him. Like, how many guys have they committed to this? Incompetently. God damn. Like, they're just sending brigands to stop, to stop him. Presumably knowing that he's a friend of me, the big burly bastard who killed Diablo. You want to send more than a couple of mooks with daggers. But apparently not. Apparently they are quite confident in their shanking skills. Need to get some stuff for the enchantress. Just
my wrath is low.
If I have her version of it, like if she has this quest for her. You know how we have one here to rescue the guy's brother. Maybe she will have a quest like that herself. And I figure maybe might be useful to have, some nice equipment on her. So she's entirely useless. She'll just be mostly. Cool. Nice. Ooh, actually, when I head back, I need to have a chat with the fortune teller lady and see what she can do again, because I don't exactly remember. Christ, he's a big cell. Enoch wife. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the other guy didn't follow us in. Guess he was only interested in teleporting around in the previous area. Wonder if they killed the brother. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to wait and see. Aww.
I am sorry, my friend.
I never should have joined the guild. He told me, but I wouldn't listen.
This is not your fault. Your brother was dead before we even came to Westmarch.
That dagger looks very familiar.
I am so sorry, Lyndon, but we must go. Take the dagger with you.
I can click on the body. Like, the body seems like it's meant to be interactable, but I can't get at him from it. Which is a little irritating.
When I left my sister Lysa, I took her magic focus as a reminder. I scryed it today to see if it held any clues, and I found strong traces of the demonic magic that killed her. It reminded me of the Visceri's magic from before we served the Prophet.
Those mages are long dead. No one alive today would be seeking you or your sisters.
When I cast the magic upon her focus, I heard her voice again, and this time, I understood. She said one word. Irena.
Is she trapped inside her focus?
Lyndon, don't blame yourself.
What do you want me to say? That I wish he'd never known me? That I wish he'd had a brother who didn't fail him?
That you are letting your grief consume you.
And I suppose the mightiest hero in all the land knows just how to help, eh? No. No, this is something you can't understand.
I'm sure we'll get a quest to help him get revenge or something.
Is this truly the work of angels? I don't understand. How could they?
Yes, some of the angels have gone mad, but I will put them down.
Good.
You have anything of interest? Not bad, though its intelligence not really that useful for me. No, no. Oof. That is tempting as goddamn hell to me, but I want to have a check with the check about with the mystic, see what she can do. So learns new recipes, and she can enchant different things. She's not fully upgraded. So I can replace this property. Paid all this and this, and I can get either that or this. Select it. Now that's changed. Damn. I was hoping that she had a way to transfer, you know, the special thing, the Torrens thing, onto something else. But what I'm thinking of, go to details, it's this. It's that cube. That's what I'm thinking of.
You are a quiet sort, Serena. Sneak back home and fetch some of our savings.
But the streets are crawling with those horrid creatures.
That's precisely why you must go, dearest. Nobody notices you.
Charming.
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't want to lose my soul!
You just don't talk, just let him freak out. It's best that way.
Zai was the greatest thief, and he wanted Lyria. He waited patiently for a night when Lyria's path hid her behind the silver moon. For when the sun set, Dirges had to leave Lyria's side, you see, for desire rules the night. He could only watch from below as she drifted across the ocean of stars. Then Zai climbed, silent as a whisper, into Lyria's palace in the heavens.
Did Zai love her?
No, but stealing from Dirges would make Zai a legend.
Fair enough. It's a motivation if there ever was one.
Why fight so hard? Thousands are dead. What do another dozen matter?
Alright.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the...
After Corellan's death, the crown passed to Justinian I, through a somewhat convoluted interpretation of Zakharum's scripture. Thus began the Justinian dynasty. Seen as usurpers by many, the Justinians suffered nearly constant challenges to their rule. Finally, during the reign of Justinian III, a full-fledged insurrection broke out in the outlying region of Carthage.
I wonder what was the exact interpretation and whatnot. You know, and I'm just curious because it was referred to as convoluted.
Those reapers are taking people's souls? This is madness.
Well, yeah, what the? Did they just purify it? Just waiting for it to say, I'm back in black. You know? I believe that was one of Reaper's lines out of Overwatch.
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
He certainly enjoyed the sound of his own voice, but no one could tell a story like Deckard. I miss him, but good men and women die fighting for their cause every day. All we can do is carry on.
And you just forget about them?
Oh, I never forget. But standing around talking about them doesn't honor their memory, does it?
No, but it can be helpful to talk about them so other people know they even existed.
Look, the sliver is changing.
Malthael is altering the Soul Stone in some way.
Exactly. He's been gathering strength from the souls of Westmarch in order to alter the stone. Yet his purpose still eludes me.
He's killing everyone. What more do you need to know?
To stop him, we must know what he'll do next. And that requires understanding his plan.
Maybe he just wants to trap all of humanity in the Soul Stone.
Urzael has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
Urzael. It is time for him to die. Where is he?
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the Westmarch Heights, and that he will be quite rude to you. Before you set out to kill him, you should stop by my cart. I can enchant some items for you.
I'm gonna take her up on that offer.
Tell me about Urzael.
He is Malthael's lieutenant, much the same way that Iswal was mine. He does his master's bidding without question.
Alright.
Why did Malthael spare you in the Tomb of Rakis?
I may be
That was the
mortal,
tomb.
but I am not Nephilim. I have no demon blood in me, and therefore Malthael does not see me as his enemy.
And the rest of us are? Mankind has no quarrel with angels.
That is of no consequence. You are half demon to him, and therefore on the wrong side of the eternal conflict.
So, that black robe was more than just a robe. It's a, you know, clan robe. Gotcha. Fantastic. We're dealing with the angelic clan here, folks. Okay, so Tyrael isn't human. He's just a mortal who just looks human. Alright. Still, it just seems iffy. It's something that needs to be explained more, delved into a bit more. Otherwise, it just seems a bit like rocky ground, you know?
Still hurts, eh?
I have felt pain before, but nothing like this. It is different being mortal. The pain wears on you.
You get used to it or you die. Either way, it's not a problem. Why does Malthael want the Black Soul Stone?
I have been thinking on that since our encounter, but every scenario I envision simply doesn't make sense, regardless of what he has become.
He must believe he can do something with it.
He probably wants to use it to trap all of humanity. Or maybe use it to trap all the demon out of them. Like, rip the demon part of them out. But then again, he's just killing them here, so probably just trap them all in the Soul Stone, then shatter it. Kill off all the demons. Well, that's what my mind is going with anyway. It just, he's, you know, the primeval's trapped in there, can't get out, and he sees humanity as just more demons, and he took the Black Soul Stone. It seems like the only reason to do so. If the Black Soul Stone's purpose is to trap things, then, you know, it makes sense he'd want to trap humanity in it and just dispose of it. And maybe it has to kill a ton to rejig it to do so.
Why take the Black Soulstone from heaven? Why not simply destroy it?
The Black Soulstone was made by a man, unlike previous Soulstones. We had no idea what would happen if we destroyed it. It seemed a better idea to hide it away forever. We had no way of knowing that Malthael was watching us the entire time. How could we?
And if we get it back from Malthael, what then?
I don't know. But it's better for us to have the stone than Malthael. If we make it that far, we'll worry about what to do next.
Now you can always toss it into the ocean, let the fish figure it out.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found.
I wished. Kill 3 Maidens of Flame and find the tower. Alright, let's get work on killing the maidens then. Hound Pack Leader and Vicious Hounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloody hell. Oh, we can listen to the war in a bit once we fend off all these enemies. Cozy bookstore. I'm sure it's cozy, alright. Go. Until recently, most people did not know of the existence of angels, and the few who did assumed they were benevolent, or allies against the demons. No angels are hunting down unarmed people in the streets. Nothing will ever be the same. Mankind knows that angels are real, and that they are not our friends. Even if the Angerous Council were out to stop disorder right now, it is too late. The damage is done.
Nothing we have seen in all our travels, no matter how grotesque, prepared me for this.
Malthael's influence taints man and beast alike. Even the dogs of Westmarch, once tame and gentle, have been transformed into wild, savage creatures. They hunt in packs through the streets, tearing apart their prey with ravenous hunger. I saw them rip a soldier limb from limb. When his screams stopped, they came for me.
Ugh. Nasty.
Many of the oldest noble houses in Westmarch kept massive hunting dogs on their grounds. Though docile enough in life, they've become terrors in the hands of the Reapers. Now these beasts lead the packs of smaller dogs as they chase down the citizens of Westmarch. I don't even want to record what they do to the corpses.
Eat them, I presume. Norma. Alright.
Not enough wrath.
100 zombies and Arthur. Incinerated bookstore merchant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pfft. Also teleporting inferno zombie. Who seems to have. Who also has mortar. Alright then. And fear. 2, 4. Nice. Bit of cash. And Knight's Onslaught. I'm still hesitant in just upgrading my gear because seems like, yeah, the armor up there, the 2008, does take into account the 519 there, considering how much lower that is, and it doesn't have the other thing. The bonus armor. I didn't think they took it into account. Let me find these mains of fire.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
Alright. Crush Marrow, Brimstone. Frozen Pulse, Waller, reflects damage, Plagued. Alright, it's not really that dangerous to be honest. We just stand here and we'll